Let's look at some common do's and don'ts about dumbbell exercises for the shoulders. Now, although there are many great exercises out there for the shoulders, sometimes some bright spark comes along and decides, I want to make a name of myself in the industry, so I'm going to change what already works. And 90% of the time, it puts you on it's a faster road to injury. And this is the most common one. When people are doing lateral raises, this is how it should be done. From there, comes out to the side of the body and just in line with the actual side of the shoulder. Lateral deltoids, lateral raises. Yeah? Someone came along many moons ago and decided to go out to the side and then twist at the end. So you do your lateral raise, and then apparently to get more definition and better strength and a better look to your side deltoid, you turn them. There was a lot of research that went into these kind of exercise changes. They want to make sure the people that say that does this, they just do it. But then there are people out there that go, well, let's have a look at the science behind it. And a lot of studies, in fact, near enough 100% of the studies, showed by doing this at the top of a lateral raise, actually took your muscle fibres and your tendons and twisted them and rotated them. Now, everyone used to say, no, I don't, to the people that used to do the studies. They go, I feel the burn more. Because when you start doing this with your tendons and your muscle fibres, they literally glow red. They're on fire. That's the reason why you feel the burn more. And doing this kind of flipping to tendons is not good. You can possibly give yourself rotator cuff damage. You can, as well as doing that, overcook the tendons and have a weaker shoulder. Might look bigger, but you'll have a weaker shoulder in general. It's always better to be lifting correctly, having a better aesthetically looking shoulder, but also having a stronger shoulder as well. Who wants to look good but can't move? Yeah? So remember, when you're doing your lateral raises, slight bend in your elbow, raising out to the side, and just going as far as the actual lateral in line with the side of the shoulder. Don't go any higher than that. If you're going any higher, you're most likely dipping. People, when they dip, is because they want to lift loads of heavy weights. And remember, it's not how much weight you lift, it's how you lift the weight that you're lifting. Depends on what the results you're going to get. When people are doing this in the gym, starting from the front, they're going, they're using that initial spring to get the weight to halfway, and then the rest of it might be your muscle. Get your hands to your side here, and then use the muscle from start to finish. You're just going to get better results. Let's have a look at the front raise, anterior raise. When people do this, they generally go from here all the way up. Now, your anterior deltoid, the front shoulder, is designed to take your arm from here to here. That's its job. Once you start pulling it back here, you flip the weight and the work to other muscles. So if you're going to work on your front shoulder, just work on your front shoulder. Once again, don't do any dipping actions, which some people do. And even from the front, just stand there, support your body, raising up, hold it there for a second, and then slowly back down. So there's some common do's and don'ts. So just remember, locking your elbows in a fixed position, because if you keep your arms straight in these kind of exercises, you get kind of a deviation in your elbow. So it can actually start wrenching and doing some damage to the tendons and the actual joint of your elbow. So do something called a dragon lock. And a dragon lock is drag the elbow to a bend and lock that fixed position.